FBI Director Kash Patel was once celebrated by his supporters as the fearless man who would clean up Washington and crush the so-called deep state after Donald Trump put him in charge of the FBI. But soon after taking office, reports began spreading that Patel was struggling badly behind the scenes, with insiders claiming the agency was in chaos, morale was collapsing, and he was spending more time partying and traveling than actually leading the bureau. And when The Atlantic published a damaging article accusing him of heavy drinking, paranoia, and poor leadership based on more than 24 sources, Patel exploded in anger and promised to destroy them in court. He rushed onto television, denied everything, and filed a massive $250 million defamation lawsuit, calling the case an easy win. But legal experts quickly pointed out that public figures almost never win these cases because they must prove the publisher knowingly lied, an extremely difficult standard set by New York Times versus Sullivan. And instead of hurting the magazine, the lawsuit threatened to expose Patel himself, because if the case moved forward, he could be forced under oath to answer questions about every trip, every late night, every security log, and every drinking allegation in detail. Then, in an embarrassing twist, another separate defamation case Patel had already filed was dismissed by a judge at nearly the same time, and what was supposed to be his revenge suddenly looked more like a public meltdown, with many now believing the lawsuit was less about winning and more about saving his image while his job was hanging by a thread.